G'day everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore. Is this number 3 or is this number 4? I can't remember. It's getting away from me. It's getting away from me. Last episode, we decided on exactly how we were going to manage manage the hardcoreness of this game, and we came up with a whole pile of you guys came up with a whole pile of ideas. Let's see, I've got them listed here, and I will put them up on screen. No tunneling, open pits only, big pile of dirt in the valley, pay full price for products in the store, no selling dirt, reclamation only, 25% of sales into the company account with no withdrawals. Power has to be diesel generators. Washplant stays put once built, and we've got to haul the ore. Any parts purchased incur a 10% fee, and no purchasing material product from stores. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge, which is going to help us out greatly. Actually, it's night time at the moment, but that won't last for very long. We're still clearing out this. We're still clearing out all of this tunnel and stuff. But I really do need to see if we have a look at the map. Right, we are in a bit of a dark patch. You can kind of see it on the ground there. But what I do want to do is I want to see if there's some hefty stuff under the ground here. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with explosives. We are going to have a little bit of fun with explosives. I'm going to buy some of these. Let's grab maybe 20 of those, and we're going to stick these in the ground and move ourselves down a little bit. So let's explode that, and then we'll just keep going down a bit at the moment and see if we can sort of. Did that not really make it? That didn't really make a dent at all, did it? It hasn't made a dent at all. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now we're starting to get. So I just want to do a little bit of exploratory work just to see what we do have down here. I don't know whether this is actually going to work because it does not seem to be working. Probably because it's not, probably because I'm using the wrong explosives. So let's go back into the store. And let's buy ourselves some explosives. Let's buy ourselves, I think it's this, isn't it? Deletes material, 6 meters. Let's buy ourselves some of these and actually use these instead. That's why it's not doing anything, you idiot, Simi. All right, so we'll grab that instead, and we'll throw some of this stuff in the ground. All right. 6 meters. That's a little bit better because this is I'm guessing that this is going to sort of, it's going to help us, it's going to help me get down and see if there's actually any real ore under the ground here. So, which I'm not sure whether there will be. There we go. Let's keep dumping this stuff here. Keep exploding this. I think we just knocked a tree over. Let's just keep having a little bit of an explore down here to see what we can find and see if we can actually find any ore down here, because we may be in a bad spot. Like we may actually be in a very bad spot. So there we go. We'll explode you. Put some more down. I mean, we should be down quite a ways now. And I'm still not really seeing any ore. I'm still not really seeing anything down below there, which is a bit of a poop. So I think what we might do is, for now, we might hold off on taking the rest of this out. I can actually do that in my own time as well, and we might move down here and start digging some of this coal out as well, because we do need to we can only sell ores. So there we go. Right, let's start this little beast up. We'll start pulling some of this coal out of the ground. I think is going to be the is going to be a thing to do. So remembering that we can only open pit. We can only open pit, so we may end up having to... oh, that's going to be tough, isn't it? It's going to be really tough to get up here, I think. It's going to take us forever, so we may need to look at improving that, I think. By taking some more ground out of there. But that's okay, we can do that. That's no worries. There we go. We'll chuck some of you in, and we'll fill this up before we even turn it on. What I do want to do is probably start just removing some of this and just making it a little bit easier to get down there. Make a little bit more of a ramp, I think, to get down there and start pulling that coal out of the ground. And we're probably going to need to go and just do some exploration in places as well. There we go. Lovely. Get you out there. And this way we can get, it's probably a little bit better of a ramp going down there to clear out some of this coal. Hope you guys are well. I've been looking forward to getting back into my hardcore. I've had a little bit of a busy week this week. It's been a bit of a problem, so work's been a bit of a problem. So I haven't really, there's so many things that I've got to record at the moment, so many keys that devs have sent me and all of that stuff, and I just kind of haven't had the chance to get on to any of it. So you're probably going to see a lot of first looks and stuff over the next few weeks, I reckon. But there will always be at least 2 episodes of this coming out anyway, so no need to worry about that. Let's just turn him off for a sec, and we'll jump out and we'll have a squiz at what we've got down here. I've just got to grab the let's grab the shovel. We'll just level it out a little bit. There we go, and then we can get in there. That's gonna at least make it a little bit easier to get up, isn't it? There we are. Can't argue with that, right? It's just a little bit of a better ramp, but yeah, we definitely need to get some stuff out of the ground. Hopefully that's going to help us get up a little bit. There we go, and it is. So we'll try and follow this this little coal vein here. It's obviously going to be pretty tough in regards to when we've got a full bucket, especially an overloaded bucket. There we go, lovely. Get that in there like so. And what we're probably going to end up having to do at some point, I don't know, it just depends on how well the generator's going, is we're going to have to consider how we power lights and some of those other things that we're going to have, that we're going to need to power up as well as expanding. Come on, you can do it. As well as expanding the wash plant and stuff. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the wash plant as it is at the moment. But we're probably definitely going to have to throw some stuff in here to separate coal. So, but our hopper has to stay where it is. We don't have any choice. Our hopper is staying exactly where it is. Let's just maybe get down here and dig a little bit of this out. There we go, lovely. I mean, if we could turn around in here and drive up forwards, it'd probably be a little bit better, wouldn't it? But she's doing a little bit. It's definitely doing better now, though. And this is the thing with the with our new hardcore rules, is that I can't move any of this, so So we're kind of stuck here. Although I could expand it and run a conveyor from this one out this way if I want to at some point in time. So that'd probably be all right. As long as that hopper stays in exactly the same spot. So I don't think this is I think this is just straight dirt, I believe. So there we go. Okay. Getting it out there. Getting it out there. A lot of flattening and stuff to do. I think I might end up we may end up like building floors in all of this area just to make loading and unloading or unloading and stuff a little bit easier. So there we go. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get all of this out, isn't it? Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it, little fella. There we go. I'll process this in a sec. I just want to make sure that our coal's coming out. So there we go. Some people have said in my season 2 series that we tend to not be I tend to not be doing a whole lot of digging in there, which is probably bloody true, to be honest. All right, let's see what's coming out of this. So, I mean, we've definitely got coal in there. What you got running through there? We've just got dirt running through there and being separated. And we do have our coal coming out, which is really, really good. Oh, we do have a little bit of gold ore coming out too. Nice. Nice. Bit of silicon, a bit of ruby ore. So, I don't know what the rules are with ruby ore. Are we still making ruby ore? I guess we are, right? I kind of guess, I guess that we still are, that we can still process our gems. So, I'm gonna keep going with that because we do have the little wash plant here. So let's continue with that diamond ore and that ruby ore. We're getting a few gems there. They don't sell for very much, do they? That's right. We've got our fuel down there, and we're going to build our house down there as well. So that's going to consume. Let's start this engine and get a few more scoops in. Somebody did suggest the faster conveyor belts, which was a really, really good suggestion. Getting the faster conveyor belts on there to speed up the time that it takes to actually process it all or send it through. So that's probably actually a really, really good idea that we're going to have to look at some point in time as well. Just to speed it up to try and preserve diesel. Diesel's going to be a thing. It's going to be a massive, massive cost, especially when we consider that 25% of the profits that we make are going directly to paying for our claim here and our right to mine. So, okay, down you go. There we go. I want to keep maybe pulling some of this coal out of here. There you go, lovely. I reckon I might have to take a little bit more out of that, I think, because it's only kind of almost a scoop width, isn't it? Which makes it a little bit harder to get up there. So, all right, lovely. Lovely, another load, just keep it going. We've got to wait for the autosave. There we go. They're working on water. They're working on the water plant and also working on the stability of the vehicles as well, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm super happy that they're doing that. So they're working on all that at the moment. You know, their Friday news that that came out last Friday was talking about what they are doing there. All right, let's try and get this out. Get it up the hill here. That's a pretty big scoop of coal we've got there. So that's going to be good. Let that process. Up we go. Now, I don't know how much we're going to get for coal and stuff, but we are going to have to save a bit of coal because we're going to need to build roads. Now, we're going to need to build roads between areas of ore and stuff, so we need to keep that in mind as well. You know, that's going to be a thing. There we go. Is to build proper. I mean, we could build dirt roads. We could easily build dirt roads, which I guess wouldn't be too much of a drama, really. But there we go. In we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm still playing a lot of Elite Dangerous at the moment. I'm back into that, and I'm quite addicted to it. Enjoying it greatly. What a magnificent space sim Elite Dangerous is. There we go. I might film a video of it actually for you guys, just to show you what I'm doing. I'm mining at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. I haven't mined in Elite Dangerous before, but now I've got a mining ship set up and stuff, and I'm actually just learning to mine and do some mining and stuff. But I do eventually want to go out. When I was streaming it, I streamed it for months actually, which was great fun because it allowed me to learn a lot of it and to start building up my resources and stuff. And my ultimate goal was to do exploration, and I do have an explorer set up to be able to do that. But once I do that, there won't be much of anything else that I'm going to do in it at that point in time, because if I get hundreds and hundreds or thousands of light years away from where all my ships are stored, it's probably going to cost me a fair bit of money to get them transported across to this whatever station I may find. So it's going to be interesting. All right, there we go. Nice. Got that in. That's all good. I'm going to clean this stuff out as well. I know that, you know, it looks like there's a bit of pay dirt in there, which is good. But I know there's going to be a lot of dirt in it, but I do need to clean it out. Okay. There we go. But we're going to have to buy a dumper sooner rather than later, because that's going to become an essential part of what we're going to do with the whole restriction on actually moving my plant. Then a loader is going to. Oh, come on, you can do it. It's going to be an essential part of the operations in this. So. There we go. I am going to have to open this area up a lot more. I'm definitely going to have to open this area up a lot more. Oh, don't do that, Simmy. That's not going to help you, buddy. You're going to get stuck doing that, mate. I accidentally dug in too far there. Let's turn that off. Let's go into here and actually fix that up, shall we? Bloody hell. Look at that. I just completely and utterly ruined that, didn't I? And this is where the dirt's going to come in handy, right? This is exactly where the dirt's going to come in handy in situations like this, where it's getting a little bit to where I mess up. What we could do, actually, I could just do it with the pickaxe. Why not? Let's widen it up with the pickaxe rather than widening it up with the machine. There we go. Widen all of this up here. Just give us a little bit more space to get in and out of the hole. So we may end up ramping it or something. I don't know. I really want to. I really want to get hold of a bloody bulldozer. That's what I want to do. Get hold of a bloody bulldozer. That'd be fantastic. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to throw. I'm going to have to throw a little bit of. Oh, see, that's paid. Oh, there's dirt. Right. Yeah, beautiful. I'm going to have to throw some dirt in there. There we go. That'll help us out a little bit. Flatten this out now. There we go. Make it a little bit easier to get in here. These areas here, we've got quite a bit of stuff to dig out of there still, which is going to be all money right there, and fix those bits up as well. There we go. That's definitely making a better ramp for us. So I'm happy with that. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. There we go. Back in we go. Actually, while we're out here, let's check what's going on. Yeah, let's turn this beast off because we're wasting fuel. We are wasting so much fuel. It's obviously keeping up with scoops and stuff like that, isn't it? All right, cool. We've got a lot of dirt that we're going to have to get rid of. Now, the way we're going to do that is I think we're going to, I reckon we're going to need to, there we go. That's probably not going to chop out. I reckon we're going to need to add something to here, factory-wise, that separates the dirt, that will only draw the dirt. These are all conveyors here. Is there something that will only draw the dirt? What's got to go in there? Got to put gravel in there and asphalt comes out the other side. Oh, I thought we needed coal and stuff. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Why can't I find anything that's... I don't think there's any way. What will that do? Any material? We want something that's going to bring dirt out. Any material? No. That's not what we want. Pay dirt? No. It's not going to help at all. I'm going to have to think about how to do that. Any material, and that separates coal. Gravel separates into all of those ores. That's probably something worthwhile at some point in time. So, I was kind of hoping that that we could throw something in that's that can only take dirt. See, these take any material. Well, we don't want to take any material out of there, do we? What we could do, I'll tell you what we could do, is we could buy a couple of those, right? Maybe a left and a left, right? And then we could buy ourselves a chute like that. I don't think, I might be wrong here, and I might be really messing myself up here, but we're going to have to test it. We're going to have to test it out. I think that what we could probably do is we could come out of here. So I'm going to have to clean this. I'm going to have to dig this area out a little bit. There we go. Dig that out there. Because what we may actually have to take out a loan actually for this to work, but or we could see what we can sell off anyway at least. So let me just dig some of this out, guys. I'm going to come around the corner here. I'm going to pop out here, out of the thing, and then I'm hoping that I'll be able to just like physically drop dirt into it and drop it into a truck so that we can transport it to whatever the dumping area is that we are going to work on, because we are going to have to work on a dumping area. All right, so let's get this, throw him in there. Let's dig just a little bit more of this out. Just for the conveyor that's got to go in here. There we go. And throw in this fella here, like that. And then go back up again, like so. Throw a chute on there like that. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. Gonna have to get rid of this tree here. There we go, because that's really, really annoying. And we're gonna have to flatten this area out, and probably, I reckon putting a truck under there is probably going to be a good thing. So what we may have to do is, I do have some wooden blocks left over from when we originally did it. How am I gonna pop that off of there, I'm guessing? Let's go out maybe a couple more. Probably this one, I think, is probably going to be the one. Up to support that, like so. Might be all right. There you go. And then we'll just get rid of this stuff. Get rid of you. Because now on, don't forget, we actually have to purchase this stuff. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. Now, if we park a truck under there, what I'm hoping is that I'll be able to go into here like so and just drag what I want to load into the truck into there. So fingers crossed that works, and that it won't just automatically draw everything out of there, because I don't think we can set it up for anything specific, can we? So how much is the truck when it does come time, when we're going to need to buy it? 180,000. 180,000. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that. Let's jump back in here again. We will just dump a couple more loads in here. There we go. And what we can do when we do have our big our large pile of dirt, is we can actually utilize some of that dirt for dumping and rolling out flat when we need to. We could probably utilize it for our also utilize it for our roads and stuff initially, until we start making asphalt. I was hoping that'd be a little bit easier, to be honest, guys, but it's not. It's not. Alright, got an autosave happening. There we go. Throw that in there and fill it up. But I reckon that's a good first, like a good start to actually getting rid of our excess dirt and to creating the pile that we need to create, which is part of our rules. is to create that pile, so that should be good. There we go. That is a little bit better. It could be even better than that, and I will work on it, I think. I think I'll work on it probably off camera a little bit, I reckon. There we go. Lovely. One more scoop and then we'll probably call it an episode. I do need to continue to cut the top off of this mountain completely, so might start cutting into there as well. Get rid of some of this stuff, and we're going to have to throw an excavator down here too, which again is going to be another expense. Now, we could take a loan. Loan interest is absolutely phenomenal, and that's going to make that a lot more difficult. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should we take out a loan, buy an excavator and a truck? Oh, for some reason I just accidentally took a screenshot. Should we buy an excavator and a truck so we can bring our truck in here? We can throw it up under here, and we can dump that and take it out and start our dirt pile somewhere. Or do we just continue going like this? I think let's actually do a little bit of selling now, shall we? I think we might. Let's grab that and that. Okay. There we go. And we'll grab the gold ore, the coal, the silicon ore. We'll grab the ruby and stuff and throw that in here to start processing, which is fine. We're allowed to do that. There we go. That's processing there. And we'll sell this off. So let's have a look at what we've got here. Sell. And we're going to have to work out exactly what we are selling. So, oh, there we go. So I'm just going to be lazy, and I'm just going to bring my calculator. I don't even know where my bloody calculator is on this iPhone, which is a bit sad, isn't it? It's very sad. Right. So what have we got? Let's have a look. We have 18,337 plus 4,404. 4,404. We've got 17,609. 17,609. And we've got 42,928. 42,928. And we have 22,817. 22,817. That's a grand total of 106,095 times 25% is 26,600 has to go into the bank. 26,600 has to go into economic. Let's see. No, that's data. Where are we? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? It's in here somewhere. Store quests, vehicles, players. No. Where is it? Oh, it's got to go here, doesn't it? Company. View company. Let's see. No. Why can't I remember? Have they changed this? Why can't I go into my company and transfer? What was it that I had to transfer? I can't even remember what I had to transfer. Come on, you can do it. There we go. 26,6. Right. Vehicles, quests, bank, transfer. There it is. To company funds, deposit to company, $26,600. There we go. All right, confirm. Confirm that. You know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And I'll put all of this stuff away. Diamonds and stuff is going to make us too much money too fast, I think. So I think we're going to can that as well, because that's processing an ore and it's not selling raw ores. But there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. Hope you're enjoying this series. I'm still really excited about how difficult we're trying to make it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So let me know in the comments whether you think that we need to take out a loan to purchase a truck and an excavator. I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.